An arrow is fired into the air and it reaches its highest point 3 seconds later. What was its velocity when it was fired? So we know that an object is fired into the air with some initial velocity of v0, which we want to figure out. We know that it reaches its highest point after a time of 3 seconds. And we also know that the acceleration, it's the same as acceleration to gravity, which is g, also negative 9.8 meters per second squared. And we know, because it reaches its highest point, that its final velocity is equal to 0 meters per second. So from this, we now have to determine what kinematic equation to use. So we have v equals v0 plus at, v squared equals v0 squared plus 2a delta x, and x equals x0 plus v0 t plus 1/2 a t squared. So now we can see that this is the equation that we will use, because we have our final velocity, we know the acceleration, we know the time of the trip, and all we're trying to solve for is v0. So we're going to rewrite our equation, v equals v0 plus at. Now the thing that we're trying to solve for is v0, so we want to get that alone. So we're going to subtract at from both sides. That will leave us with v0 is equal to v minus at. Now we know that our final velocity is equal to 0 meters per second. We know that our a is equal to negative 9.8 meters per second squared, and it's for a time of 3 seconds. So now if we calculate this multiplication, we would get that our initial velocity is 29.4 meters per second.